I'm just going to keep bouncing on this thing. Why not, eh? Looks pretty cool. Looks like a lot of fun, eh? What do we got next? Lost in Prosperity. Go to Port Ormos. Cool. How far away is that? Pretty far. But we've already passed through there, so let's go there. Let's fast travel. Just realized I didn't finish my thoughts. Saying lack of sleep. I lack of sleep because babies don't conform to any timetable. They just make their own timetable up. They live how we should live, which is, nothing. No, they're not bound to a 9 to 5 job or anything, or school times or that sort of thing. So they just do what the heck they want. I am very envious, but also very tired because they do not let you sleep at all. But it's still a wonderful experience. Check this place out. Looks a bit dodgy.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads. We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Alrighty. Let's ask around. Let's meet and greet people. Just seeing if there's any secrets and things. I got a red marker. Let's just get rid of that. Get the commissions. Perfect.
The most exhausting part of taking commissions isn't the forging work itself. It's
something.
Welcome. How can I help you two?
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia. You see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
They look pretty serious, maybe even a little worried.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Let's sneaky up to them. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Sneaky.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It's very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
So, what's our plan?
Let's go to the tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora. Have you lost your mind?
It's worth the price.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Let's go give it a shot. I've probably got that much money, to be honest. Nice. Commissions. Commissions done. Let's go. Are we still in the same place? Yeah. Nice. Right. Let us skate. I love this. So cool. Woo! This is a cool place. It's all dark and dingy and very port-like. Oh, nice. Here we go. Wow, this is a cool place.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's
Okay.
find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Let's do it. You sit down and wait for some time. I've got an itchy
Oh,
nose.
you've arrived. Please take a seat. So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick mora?
Yeah, with Boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Oh, what are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
We should. We should go and ask about that. Oh, hey. Hey, Tarek.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a traveller.
A traveler?
Yes, a traveler. Did I start?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
I'm a student of the Academia.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
I'm looking for info about certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Let's hand him the money. Why not, eh?
Paimon can't stand to see so much more ago. But there's no other...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Receipt, maybe? I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King Deshret. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Interesting.
My words, our God shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true God will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret.
The king's returning.
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Ooh, wait a minute.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Al-Haytham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the Academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
What?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
You're on.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Yeah. Nice. Free info.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Let's do this.
He went that way, after him!
Where? Which way? Oh, this way. Must went the wrong way.
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
You should. I think you should adjust the shipping schedule.
Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for help back there. Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm a student.
A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can also talk terms?
Huh? Oh, yeah! She's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look,
all right.
If you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Ooh, look at that. Nice. What is it?
Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone.
Oh, I didn't read that.
Unlike the Akasha, which
Oopsie.
heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
Thank you.
Oh,
Damn, I didn't read it again.
That's your true objective.
I'm used to playing this on my own, where I read things really, really quickly. I didn't read it out loud. I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further.
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
Fewer people, not lesser people. Alrighty. Seems like a good place. Ooh, sparklies. Nice. Ooh, flower. Chunky chunks.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
What is it?
I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Fine.
Fine.
So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh, well, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Vague. Very vague.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
No. I cannot.
They look the same to Paimon.
Well, I was going to say one of them looks like it's bubbling, but they both are.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Yeah. Both. One of them on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Am I gonna have to sneak around, maybe?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'll help you find Dory.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Let's have some dealings with Dory.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Let's do it. Oh, sorry, buddy. Just jumping in front of you. Do you like this? Do you like me jumping in front of you?
Hello. What are you
Hello.
looking to buy?
I'm gonna buy some raw Hara fruits.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
We want to buy some unripe Hara fruits.
What a unique palette. We have unripe Hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
Okay.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe Hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Alrighty. We're gonna meet Dory.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
I will. I am following. Following you very slowly. Cool, look at those ships. Awesome.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Am I going to have to get some trust?
But we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our Hara fruits were taken by mice.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations, or I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know. I don't know. Congratulations to you sounds a bit weird, so I'm going to say that.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I prefer something that causes heat stroke or dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please. Maybe that one?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating Hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your Hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos style?
Wow, you two
All right.
sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Thank you.
Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
Run, run.
What? The matcha? Where? Al-Haytham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
This area, so let's follow that informant.
Okay, okay. He went up this way. Let's skate. Woo! Woo!
He ran that way.
There he goes. Where's he off to? Where's he going? Oh, up here. Okay, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
Look, he's over there.
Oh man. Okay, up here, I guess. Oh, let's get this while we're here. Definitely. Woo! I do love doing that flip. That flippin' flip.
Hey, if you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way.
All right.
Another password. Huh? Oh, that book. Here.
Oh, story.
You can stop running now. So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier. Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
I wasn't expecting it to have that sort of personality.
Seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
One or two.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it. I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree?
Totally.
That's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Can you show us your products, please?
Of course, of course. Go ahead. Help yourselves. Voila! Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this. What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions. Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Bargain. I'll take 2.
Who would want to be an expert in that topic? Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation. Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful. 2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts. Whoa! That's a lot of Mora! Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom. Alright, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Let's do it. Ooh. Is all of them?
You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
You pick and choose a variety of canned knowledge.
Take these. are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 mora more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Sounds like a bargain.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million.
Calm down. Calm down.
All the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal?
Sounds good.
Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on, come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dory. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Oh.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there? Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time. Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Alright, I'll have a look. Not as bright.
What did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
So they're all worth about the same amount?
Sure.
Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of
Sounds
growing
good.
spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword fighting techniques 8. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Fine by me.
Dory, we'll take this one. All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dory and doors will open.
Sweet.
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough.
Nice.
Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Okay.
Now he'll finally...
How far is that? Oh, it's the same place. Okay. Hopefully something. But what have I done? What have I done here? Oh, it's alright. It's alright. I want a lift. Should probably wait for it to go down. Let's just take a shortcut. Let's just do this. Let's just use our wings and fly. I still think... Oh, I would love to have this ability. Out of any sort of ability in this game, this one is a good one. Being able to just glide everywhere. Wonderful.
Ha! You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dory went.
You bring him up to date, basically.
Forget what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, she just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Cool.
There's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or even how to find your brother?
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar.
They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory. Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dory is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dory so you could find out where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Sneaky.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dory and try to purchase information on the divine knowledge capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
My goodness.
If I get the opportunity to study the divine knowledge capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Sure. That's exactly what I want.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Okay.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you. Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Alrighty. I can do that. Where is the outskirts of town? Not too far away. Let us skate to the outskirts of town. Wrong way. This way, I think. Let's go. So much fun. Flip-de-dip. Man, I thought this was going to be a shorter quest than it is, but there's a lot going on. A lot of information to take in as well. Man, but it feels cool to be in a new space, a new place. It feels like the adventure is continuing. And I've been stuck doing world quests for the longest time. Oh, check it out. Is that a fishing spot? Looks like it.
Alright, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here,
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength. We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after.
Okay.
While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Wow! Haytham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the Academia, right? So, why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
Does indeed.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Alright. Very badly then. I'll fight really badly. Hey guys. There we go. Is that everybody? Okay, that was it. That was it. Very good. Let's pick up that mint. It's going to come in handy, I'm sure.
Alright. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Alrighty. Ever so close, pressed. Press that. For some reason, my brain has died. Alright, I need to go to my inventory, right? Knowledge capsule. Wait a minute. Hold on. Open your inventory and use the canned knowledge. Wherefore art thou, canned knowledge? Where would canned knowledge be if I was looking for canned knowledge? There it is. Okay, let's use. As I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment and then the next, they disappeared into the recesses of memory. Of my memory.
How are you feeling?
Crazy. I felt something for a moment.
You mean that it worked?
Maybe.
Right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if this does any good. Oh, feels powerful. Nice. Okay. That felt good. That felt maybe different. I'm not sure.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Haytham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve her combat capability. During the second fight, her overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
Fantastic.
Wait, how much?
0.073%. Basically 0.
Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
Of course, this could be because she is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dory for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay. Alright then. Wait until 2 days from now. Okay, I will.
Let's see Dory today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Okay, we will. Okay, I've it's been 2 days in real life, I think, as well as in the game. So let's continue with our quest. Let us go the right way, not the wrong way, like I was just doing. Boing. Where are we actually meant to be going? Oh, right. Not too far away. We may as well skate there. Why not, eh? God, I love this skating. It's so satisfying. Friend or foe? Friends. That's good. I don't want to have to hit people this early on. Ooh, I thought I saw something there. Okay, let's go. Let us continue on this quest. Oh, there they are. There's my friends. Oh, it's Candace.
Nari and Kali are over there. And Dia and Candace are with them. Let's go say hi.
Hi. Everyone good with their assignment? Then let's get this show on the road. Hey, where's the where's the voiceover guy? Oh, and again, please be careful. The last thing we want is for her to find out about our plan. Ooh. Don't worry about that. Mercenaries can keep a secret like our lives depend on it. I'm not sure the scenario is quite that extreme. Candace, we have gone and talked to Candace, looked at Candace's profile before. You know what I mean, Candace? It's just a figure of speech. I'm still kind of nervous. It's not that I'm scared. Wait a minute. It's not that I'm scared I'll let something slip. It's just, what if she suddenly shows up behind me without warning? Like, now?
Hey there! What are you guys talking about?
Nice. Ah! Nothing, I swear. I don't know anything you don't know. I'm not hiding anything. You're definitely hiding something. Excuse me. Calm down, Kalai. At least check who it is before you freak out. Traveler, Paimon, fancy seeing you here. Great to see you all. Oh, it's you two. You scared me half to death. Just like when I lose focus in class and Master, I almost said Mr. Tainari suddenly shows up behind me. But even scarier. Are you here for the Sabzurez festival?
Yep, festivals are always so fun. It seemed like the perfect time to come back and hang out with all of our friends.
It feels like there should be audio here. What's going on? This one is extra special. I heard from Master that the Academia is planning a grand birthday celebration for the Dendro Archon. Perhaps it's a small attempt to make amends for their past behavior.
Guess we came at the perfect time. A grand celebration calls for even more good food and fun than usual. But what were you gossiping about just now? Paimon heard something about a secret.
Over here, you two. I'll explain everything in private. We're preparing a birthday surprise for the Dendro Archon.
Birthday surprise?
Sure. It was Daya's idea, actually. Oh well. It was just something that occurred to me whilst talking with Dunyazad. The I've said that wrong. Sabzeruz festival always seemed to follow the same formula, so I figured a change of pace might be nice. Dunyazad liked the idea, and so did the others, so we got the ball rolling pretty quickly. If we want this to be a surprise, the fewer people who know, the better. We're dealing with the God of Wisdom here. A single slip of the tongue is enough to spoil the whole thing.
Yeah, that all makes sense. So, do we have to keep talking like this until the festival ends?
Yes. So anyway, we've only asked a few of our friends to help out, since they happen to have some free time.
So what exactly are you planning?
Well, we heard the Dendro Archon loves candy, so we want to take advantage of that. We're also planning a birthday meal for the carriage parade, so we'll have a Haft-Mower feast as well. We left most of the specifics to Kava. Right now, oh my god, my voice is going. Right now, all we need to do is purchase the food and decorations. Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, put us to work! Now that we're in on the plan, we should do something to contribute!
Totally. Hey Candice, weren't you looking for someone to help you with the shopping? Yeah, I've been in the desert so long, I was worried I wouldn't be the best judge of the goods around here. We can help with that. As long as it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. We're more than happy to help.
Cool. Hey, seems like you're really learning your manners, Paimon. I'll happily take you up on your offer then. All right, it's settled. Tanari will help. Tanari will book the venue. Dunyazad and I will take care of decorations, and you three are on food.
So exciting! This is gonna be the best birthday surprise Nahida could ask for.
Shh.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. Gotta keep it a secret.
Oh, Paimon, you absolute goose. Classic Ola candies, roses for his gift. So this is something. Is this something different? Ooh. Ooh. Do 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 do. Rocking carriage. Rocking carriage. What the heck is all this? Rocking carriage. Mapping dreams and reality. Shadow of the Knight's Blade. Interesting. Okay, so there's a bunch of new stuff. Sweet. I like it. Okay, what's next? Give her surprise. Rocking carriage. Talk to Musad. Mapping dreams and reality. Talk to people, basically. Cool. All right then. In the meantime, let us continue on our way before we do anything else. Ooh, can we go? Woo! Oh. I may as well go up the lift, I guess. Cool. New stuff again. So many distractions. Every time I get sort of somewhere on this game, there's some sort of event that I either miss or participate in and lose progress. Dory, hello.
Over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Can knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way. Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all? Uh-huh. So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule.
I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap.
Alrighty.
After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big trouble.
Big trouble.
How can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Interesting.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
Alright, name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons.
Totally.
Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. Ain El Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worshipped King Deshret? Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of King Deshret. That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
Okay.
Thanks for the info, Dory. Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. More effort, Dory. Opens doors.
Sweet. Well, thanks, Dory.
The Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain El Ahmar. Let's
Okay.
go and talk to Al Haytham.
All right, let's do that. I want to see what this. Would it be here? The picture? The picture, maybe somewhere else. There it is. Can we actually see it? No, we can't see the picture. Okay,
Take a break
all right.
after all that running around.
Sure. Sure thing. Let's have a little sleepy, eh? A little break. A little nice. A little sleepy pie. Nope. No time for that. We have things to do. We have people to talk to. Quests to finish. And additional events to finish too.
We got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
The very group that you're about to face. That we're about to face.
Evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites' transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dory. Very bold move.
Very bold.
All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain El Ahmar. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain El Ahmar guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands.
Hands.
Beat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
Okay, we'll be there.
See you then.
See you then. That wasn't awkward at all. A few days later, on the day of the meeting.
Al Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be?
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Let us skate there. Woohoo! Where am I going actually? Let me check. Let me check how far it is. I can skate there. If I go here first, I guess. Rather than it'll be a little bit quicker. Just a touch quicker. But anyway, let's go. Woo! Nice. Skatey times. There we go. Things and stuff. Things and stuff. I'm really enjoying the Archon Quests at the moment. They're I know it sounds obvious, but it does feel like I'm getting somewhere when I do these quests.
Oh, there's all kinds of delicious scents in the air today. The sea breeze in Port Ormos isn't even enough to cover them up.
This is the final stop of the carriage parade, so many of the vendors decide to set up their stalls in advance. The city is a lot more lively than usual. Am I jumping I might just hit in a different quest now. The same goes for Oru Village. Everyone's doing their part to make this a truly unforgettable festival.
Well, with all these vendors, there's no way we're going back empty-handed. Just leave the haggling to us.
Totally. All right, then. That's a... What's wrong? I'm fine. Wait a minute. What's all that about? Sorry for making you worry. Let's go to that store place and order. And place an order.
Welcome. What can I get for you today?
Give me everything you got. That cone. I like cone. We'd like to place an order for the festivals. Could you have them ready for pickup after the parade?
No problem at all. What'll it be?
We'll take 3 orders each of masala cheese balls, potato boats, and curry shrimp. And 10 orders of puni puri.
1 sec. Let me jot this down. Potato boats, pani puri. All right. We'll have that ready as scheduled. That's a fairly sizable order.
Why isn't Candace talking here and everybody else is? Does that mean we can expect the discount?
Of course. Let me see. That should come to 29,000 mora, but you can have it for 26,000. How's that sound?
Sounds great. What about 20,000? Wow, she went for it.
That's a bit tricky. We're going to be fairly busy that day, and we're setting aside all these ingredients.
Oh. What if I add 5 orders of samosas? Would that help lower the price?
In that case, the most I can offer is 20% off.
Great, we'll take it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for your order.
So it turns out Candace is way better at haggling than us?
I like cone. Oh, one more thing.
Something you wanted to add to your order, miss?
No, I just wanted to remind you to keep an eye on the fire you've got going there. If you let it burn too long, it could become a safety hazard.
Thanks for your concern, but I replaced the charcoal earlier today, so it should be...
Bang? The heck was that all about?
Whoa! There's so much smoke!
Did that explode? Are you alright?
I'm fine, thanks. It's just... That was so strange.
Did she predict what was going to happen? Did she see it? Was it the wind generator?
It's certainly possible. I had a similar problem not too long ago. I thought switching to this one would fix the issue, but...
We can look into the true cause of the problem a bit later. What matters now is that you're alright. Need any water? I've got some on me. Very funny.
It seems like you got a good eye, miss. Just wish your warning came a little earlier. Probably could have avoided this scenario entirely. In any case, I'll definitely fix the stove today, so don't worry about any delays.
Take your time. Your health and safety are more important. I'll just leave the deposit here.
Sounds good. See you soon.
Laters, potatoes.
That was a close call. Good thing you're fast on your feet, Candace.
How did you know something was going to happen? I guess you could call it a gut feeling. It's hard to describe.
Well, where should we go next? Preferably somewhere without any fire hazards. Paimon's still a little traumatized by what happened.
Let's go buy some fruit. We need it to make the candy.
Sounds good. It's been a while since we had the chance to shop at Port Ormos. Maybe we can pick up some other things along the way.
Okay. Let's see if I'm in the right quest here. Ever so close. Go to the agreed location. Okay. I don't know why it's doing this, but let's go to the... what is happening right now?
Let's see. The fruit stand should be that way.
Ugh.
Candace, are you okay?
What have you seen now, Candace? Uh-oh. Watch out.
Uh-huh.
Something weird going on here. I'm going to have to reset this, I think. Are you okay, little one?
I'm fine. Thank you, miss.
What happened?
All these secondary characters, NPCs, have got voice acting, so I think there's some issue happening. What's happened?
That crate came out of nowhere. Luckily, Candace saved that little girl before she got hit.
Where are your parents, child?
Ooh, nice
They're
voice.
at the tavern by the harbor. But I got bored, so I came out to play.
You're safe now, little one. Just be careful next
Go
time.
back to your parents now, child.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose crates are these?
They're mine.
You dingbat. Sort your
How many
crates
times
out.
have I told you not to leave heavy objects by the road? When are you going to learn?
I'm sorry. It's just we ran out of storage on our latest shipment.
And?
Nothing. I'll take care of it right away. I won't do it again.
You better not. Because you're going to get sued otherwise.
Thank you, everyone. I should have been keeping a closer eye on everything. It's lucky you were here, Miss Candace. I really don't know how things would have turned out otherwise.
It was nothing. Don't blame yourself, Sheriff. I understand just how difficult it is to look after a whole region. Still, with the festival coming, we need our vigilance once.
I always feel like I could use an extra pair of eyes during Sabzura's season. I appreciate the reminder, Miss Candace.
Sabzurus. Okay.
Anyway, you were probably in the middle of something, so I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the festival.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what a nice guy.
That was some quick thinking, Candace. It was like you leapt into action before the crate even started to fall.
Like you knew it was going to happen all along. Actually, I did see something. I saw the crate fall before it happened.
Wait, you mean you saw the future?
Yes, something similar happened with the stove. I saw what was about to happen. The Eye of Prophecy. She's got 2 different colored eyes, like my little husky dog has. I don't think it's related to my amber eye. Growing up, it's never shown me any kind of strange phenomena. But ever since this morning, I've been seeing things that don't match with reality. And after a few seconds, they actually come to pass.
Have you told anyone else about this?
Not yet. I still haven't determined if this is the true power of prophecy, and I don't want to make everyone worry. But why did it come on so suddenly? Nothing out of the ordinary, really. I prayed to the gods, made my plan for the day, then went to meet my friends. Although, if I had to think of something, I did buy this gem along the way. Ooh.
Whoa, it's beautiful.
There's something about it. So you sense it too. This gem seems to contain traces of unusual elemental energy. I only bought it because it piqued my interest.
Could the gem be the source of the visions?
I reckon. It's certainly possible. Here, try it for yourself. Maybe you'll see something as well. Nope. Yep, nope. I don't think anything happened. So it doesn't work for just anyone. Perhaps there's some kind of trigger condition. Or it could be because of my connection to Lord Al-Ahmar.
Maybe we could ask the others.
Everyone's been so busy preparing for the festival, I really don't want to trouble them with something so trivial. Luckily, I don't have too many responsibilities over the next few days, so I can investigate on my own. It's part of my duty as a guardian. We can help too. Even better. Having your company is like sitting around a bonfire with trusted companions. Your presence puts people at ease. Alright, let's finish our shopping first. Then we can investigate the gem. At the very least, we could ask around the merchant circles for information on its origins.
Speaking of merchants, Paimon can think of someone who's always in the know. Although getting information out of her is definitely going to cost us.
Ah, do you mean Dory? I've heard people talk about her in the village before.
That's the one! But, she's pretty it's best not to haggle too much.
You purchase the fruits on the shopping list. The vendors tell you where to find Dory. Alrighty, right, I am gonna reset this, just in case. Back in a second. Okie dokie, let's go. Let's see if we can actually get there without triggering some sort of other quest. Oh, we're finally here. Sweet.
I'll hate them. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral.
Says you.
I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come. Good luck, you two.
Let's kick their butts.
That's close enough.
No, it's not. This is close enough.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, there we go. I just like using this character. I should probably mix it up a bit. Boinch, boinch, boink, boink. Oh, more. More, eh? Let's just walk up to you and whack.
Academia scum!
Ooh.
Boss,
Huh?
finally! Did
Whoa.
you use it? Great! Now we can...
The heck?
Boss?
Who the heck is this guy? What is going on? Wait, uh-oh. His thing's turned red. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel that in the morning.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Hit him in the ear. It's a pretty cool cutscene. Yowzers. Ouchies.
Target acquired. Arrest him.
Target acquired.
Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Oh. Sneaky.
World, forget me.
World, forgive me.
What in Tibet just happened? It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
That was crazy.
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, Hypatia did mention.
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
Forget
What
me.
could that possibly mean?
Not forgive me. That's exactly what I heard before. Irminsul.
Matra took him away, then that means the Academia got the divine knowledge capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close. Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
Oh, let's just get to know you.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we could go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all. Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery.
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
Just chilling. Just, watch a movie or something.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
Sounds delightful. You have a point.
Then we'll part ways here, Al-Haytham, until we meet again.
Is he checking me out?
Do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
He's checking me out. I think he's checking me out. Cool. We completed 3 mists of thingy-doo-doo. So the coming of the why can't I say that? Sabsaru's festival. Awesome. Brilliant. That was a cool cutscene. What was going on? This is getting intense, man. Cool. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm enjoying this, man. Going through these world quests, not world quests, Archon quests. I'm enjoying these Archon quests. Again, it sounds obvious, but it just feels like I'm getting somewhere in the game. I really want to get up to date sooner than later. I want to get to flipping Natlan and be, discovering things at the same time as everybody else. But man, this game is humongous. And I think I was very ambitious doing a series like this. But yeah, it's wonderful. I really enjoy this game. But yeah, anyway, if you like this video, let me know, with a little likey if you want. If you want to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Be excellent to one another. And I'll see you in the next one.